I tell all of you parents, because your words really does matter. Many parents, they don't say anything, or they say very little, so the child doesn't think that it's really that important to stay away from drugs. You really have to say no. You have to tell him what the damage will be done. You have to repeat again, and again, in a nice, presentable, logical way. You have to say no, okay? Just don't say let it be whatever, natural. It's not like that, because when the kids go out there, they have hundreds or thousands of bad influences waiting for them in every corner, and they're vulnerable. They're kids. You have to say no. You have to walk with him all the steps, all the way. Every day, talk together like friends, okay? And don't scold him for every little mistake or the things that he does, but encourage him and tell him this is no good. You have to stop it. It really matters to your health, your future, and to the family. You tell them that you don't feel good. You feel really bad about it. You have to tell your feeling, because kids, they don't understand. Sometimes if you don't say, or you don't be too strict to them, they think you don't care even. You don't care whether they live or die, they're good or bad, so they just feel rejected, neglected, and then they get worse and worse so that to get your attention. So if you pay attention to them nicely, proportionally in the beginning, not like spoiled, over attentive, but be like a friend. And then they confess to you everything. Then you will know what they're up to and what the friends are up to. They have to trust you. And then they tell you everything. Then you can know where they stand, and then you can know what to help them. Yeah? Because they're out there. They're very alone. You think they're your children and they're protected. No, when they're outside in the school, they're not protected. Sometimes they're bullied in the school and they don't dare to tell you. And sometimes they do this, do that, just to be in the company of other gangs. Otherwise, they'll be cast out as no good, as sissy. And then these names are very painful to teenagers. So you have to tell them what's good, what's bad. And it doesn't matter about the name. You have to be their supporter, be their friend, that they can lean on you, that they can trust you, so that the whole world doesn't matter to them anymore. And then they cannot cast a shadow on your children, because the bad society still exists, yeah? Especially kids, other parents don't know how to teach them, and then your kids get bad influences from them, and they all infect each other. You have to plant your feet firm. You have to say no, even if he doesn't like it. He will. You have to say it in a logical way and loving way, yeah? And day by day, even he doesn't like it today, it will sink in. And one day the table will turn, and he will see the bad side of his friends, and then he'll think, oh, my father is better. He's right. Look at you now. You're drunk and you're that, and look at what happened to you. My father is right. I don't want to be like you. One day, even if he's already badly influenced, but your influence still counts better than no influence. Especially you have power as well, huh? So have to say no to all the bad things that the kids want to try and experiment. And even in something sensitive like a sexual issue, you have to sit down and talk to them. Maybe they know a lot more than you do already. But then you have to know what they know in order to guide them. Don't feel embarrassed about these things and then wait until they have trouble, and then it's too late. Better embarrassed now than later. Or they might lose their life even, contracting some bad disease. You have to tell them the way you tell yourself. All right? Because you have to be friends with your children. If you are not their friends, who can be their friends? You are the best friends they could have. In fact, the only friends they should have until they grow up. Of course, they have all the friends, but they're all the same age. They don't know much. And that's buddies. It's not friends. You are the friends. Yeah? You are the guides. They look up to you. And now that you have trimmed yourself, cleaned yourself, well, you're even a better guide. Okay? Better friend. So in the whole wide world out there, they should know that they have you all the time. And that makes them feel confident, strong, loved. And that will make them beat anything else. Because if they don't feel loved, they feel dragged, feel not interested to do anything, and then they just try anything just to pick themselves up. So family love is very important to the children, yeah? You have to give it to them, all right? Unconditionally. Firm but love, okay?
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.